Hello, welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Poetry, history, thought for the day, all in one package in this book every day of the year, you know. That's quite an unusual book. If you try and find other books like this, there aren't many. And I find it quite people quite like being given it as a present because it is so unusual and it sets them thinking, and they quite like a little bit of daily information and a daily poem. I know I do anyway. It was great for me writing this book. I learnt so much, had such a good time, and I still enjoy dipping into it. And I hope you do too. Poetrychangeslives.com is the website where you can read all about it and buy this book if you wish. You can get it from Amazon, of course, direct, or just by going into a bookshop, actually. They'll order it up for you. I'm going to show you what's in the book. On this day, in 1880, the Surrealist poet and writer Guillaume Apollinaire was born in France. He's not so well known these days, but at the beginning of the 20th century, he was very well known. He was the first to coin the word surreal, which has taken on a lot of meaning these days, but back at the beginning, 1900, 1910, it wasn't well known, and then along came people like Salvador Dali and really put it on the map. Apollinaire also liked experimental poetry. He sort of wrote poetry so the words formed shapes like bottles and animals. Quite an interesting man, really. He wrote pornography too, and he was very popular in the thriving Paris artistic scene of the early 20th century, and boy, that was quite a thriving scene, wasn't it? The most famous the world has ever seen, possibly. All the great artists, composers, poets, writers. You had to be in Paris at the beginning of the 20th century. Everyone was there. Well, sadly, Apollinaire fought in the First World War, was wounded, and died of the flu pandemic in 1918 at the age of 38. Sad, really. He might have achieved a lot more. I'm going to read an example of his surreal poetry. See what you think of this. It's called Evening. It's in translation, of course, but it takes a bit of getting your head round, I find. But it's interesting. It asks a lot of questions. Here we are, Evening by Guillaume Apollinaire. An eagle descends from the sky white with archangels, and you sustain me. Let them tremble a long while, all these lamps. Pray, pray for me. The city's metallic, and it's the only star drowned in your blue eyes. When the tramways run, spurting pale fire over the twittering birds, and all that trembles in your eyes of my dreams that a lonely man drinks under flames of gas, red like a false dawn. Oh, clothed your arm is lifted. See the speaker stick his tongue out at the listeners. A phantom has committed suicide. The apostle of the fig tree hangs and slowly rots. Let us play this love out then to the end. Bells with clear chimes announce your birth. See, the streets are garlanded, and the palms advance towards thee. So many strange images there, so many questions. What was he really thinking? Was he just trying to shock or amuse or do something different? We won't know now. Some of those phrases are interesting. The apostle of the fig tree hangs and slowly rots. Let us play this love out then to the end. What do you think of that? I think it's not my favourite sort of stuff, but surrealism is interesting, and of course people like Salvador Dali came along and gave it a whole new dimension, and others after him too. Well, today I can enjoy the surreal, but I'm also keeping focused on the realities of life as well. It's amusing to look into the wilder, wider shores of poetry. There's so much on offer. Isn't it great? Have a good day. Thanks for listening.